Good morning, it's Saturday. I didn't do anything that I planned so far. I did not sleep well at all. There was like somebody having fights outside. It sounded like teens, but like why were they out at like 2 a.m? I don't know, but it was crazy. So and then I woke up at 5. Very much not revolutionary, but having these takeout style cups at home, so useful. And these are like reusable. I hate it when people like who don't leave their house use like paper cups and paper plates. I don't even think I own paper cups or paper plates, to be honest. Anyway, yeah, but it's super nice because I used to use like thermoses when I went into the office, but then like realistically at home, having a bulky thermos is so annoying. But this is nice. It's like simple, has a lid so I don't spill. I'm gonna go into my office and edit the other video that I want to get posted today. Just finished editing my Brussels vlog, so that's rendering as well as my first day in Cologne. I don't know why my iMovie, I'm using iMovie. I don't edit on anything else, obviously. But I'm going to make this. So these are like from the pantry. It says wide vermicelli with spicy sesame sauce. So it sounds kind of nice. I have water boiling. Sorry about that. I have wet hands. But I have water boiling, and basically it's pretty simple. You just pour the flavor packet in the bowl with the noodles, add 400 milliliters of boiling water, and then cover it for 7 minutes. No adding the flavor first, because then it says to add the flavor after you drain the water, which makes more sense. I was like, it's gonna be really soupy noodles. But yeah, anyway, gonna do that. And I probably should find some meat or something to put in the air fryer, maybe some chicken to add in this, but I'm too lazy to do that, to be honest. So I'm just gonna have it just noodles. The shock of my life, this is 1,000 calories in it. Okay, I'm gonna eat half. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna make some chicken or salmon or something. Let me go look in the freezer. Okay, so within here, I got some sausages. Nothing's thawed. I might just throw in a chicken breast into the air fryer. Okay, so my friend just messaged me and was like, do you want to go to the New York City Football Club match today? And I was like, sure. So apparently her friend works at Monty, and Monty is sponsoring the match or something. I don't know. So she said she might have an extra ticket. So maybe I'll do that. So she was like, are you doing anything after going to Costco? I said, realistically, I don't think I'm going to Costco. I need to do my laundry and pack. So maybe go to the football game. But oh damn it, I forgot that I needed to use boiling water for this dang noodles. Okay, so many packages. So this are the noodles, these are like the different sauces, and the instructions here leave a lot to be desired. It just says put the flavor and other ingredients in order, but it also tells me to put the flavor in the bowl originally. So I'm gonna just like go with my heart, which says to just add this stuff after I drain the water from the noodles. Okay, let me go check on the status of my videos. They are not really progressing very far. 53 minutes left to do this. I think I might need to like probably buy a new computer soon too. This is going to be a very expensive year because I had to replace my phone last year. Thankfully it won't be the same year as my computer again, because that was a very pricey December of 2019. I had to replace my phone and my computer. It was like a few grand, you know. So I want to replace my camera. That's not like a necessity, but I also think that now I'm trying to find like a hobby that'll get me walking and outside my house. So I do think investing in a camera would help me with that, because also New York City is kind of a good place to have that as a hobby, because nobody really thinks twice about it because there's so many tourists, you know. So if I just like walk around and take like photos. I had to boil more water, so I had extra. So I'm making some Trader Joe's mint watermelon mint black tea. It's the only thing good about summer, and honestly probably the only flavor of Trader Joe's tea I actually like. The winter one I used to like, but I think they changed the manufacturer, to be honest. It just doesn't taste the same anymore. It has like more powder in it or something, because whenever I'm done using the winter tea that I bought a year or two ago, it has like sediment at the bottom of the cup, and that didn't used to be the case. Also, my chicken looks very bad. It's very unseasoned. It's just like white. And anyway, I had to add extra boiling water to the noodles because they were still a little bit too hard and then like clumped together. So, and now that maybe I'm going to the soccer game, probably should not have made this, because the thing is oh, dang it, I could have made a freaking salad. I had 2 more heads of romaine that I need to eat before I go on my trip, but because when I go to a sports game, I'm gonna eat fried food, even though it starts at 7:30. if I go, eating fried food. So today is going to be a super calorific day. I think Delta messed up my refund. So they said that they applied my $600 to my current travel and I should only get $5 back, but my current travel is my work trip to Kansas. And I was like, no, you need to send me my money back because business travel goes on a different credit card and it's a fully different account under Delta. I have a business account and I have a personal account. Company is not making 600 bucks off of me. But anyway, I'm gonna finish making lunch and I'll talk to you later. Okay, so I know I shouldn't do it because it's 1,000 calories, but that's so few noodles. I'm just like, what the heck? But like, they're kind of still stuck together. I'm gonna have to like wriggle them apart, but. Okay, honestly, this looks like the perfect amount of food, so I'm gonna just eat it. I need to stir it up, but I don't think I would buy this again because I had to spend a lot of time breaking apart the noodles because they were kind of all clumped together, and then I kind of gave up. So some of them are gonna be double thick, and then maybe if I'm still hungry, I have a piece of chicken breast. Even though Delta messed up, their customer service is pretty good. At least they've been good for me. Sometimes like their app is down or their website is down and I've called and then they like have allowed me to change my ticket without any fees or anything like that. Or they've even given me some extra points and stuff. Anyway, apparently there was a mix-up in the back end, so I did not get refunded. So they told me to call and ask for my refund because I should be getting the money back, because they were saying that like I should only get $5.60 back because they applied the ticket amount to the ticket that I'm going on, and I was like, but that's what the receipt said, but it still said I should get my money back, the $600-ish. And they were like, yeah, I can see that in the form. It's very strange. So they've been contacting customer service for me, so I'm doing like the chat one, and they have me have a ticket number for like and I need to go to the post office because now it's 12:30. Also, those noodles were really good. The flavor was good. I just don't think I would buy the pack again. I think I need to figure out how to recreate the noodles, which I think should be pretty easy. It was like sesame paste, kind of like soy saucey thing, like some sort of fermented flavor, and then Szechuan peppers, and I think that was about it. The last one was like toppings, which was like sesame seeds and green onions, but it tasted good. And anyway, I am going to finish editing and get out the door. Okay, so I'm almost on my way out. I was going to try to charge my phone, but I realized that like I'm not going to be out that long. So the perfume today is the Flower Bomb Tiger Lily by Victor and Rolf. It's kind of more like a evening scent, like an early evening scent. And then I'm also going to use my Obey belt bag thing, just because I think it's like about 60 degrees out. It's still very windy, so I'm probably going to regret it, but I'm not going to wear a jacket because again, I should be quick in and out of the post office and back home. It's kind of gloomy and cold out, but no jacket. Bummer, it's raining. I didn't bring an umbrella. I really have to hurry now. The major panic I had when the new lady pulled out a cart full of stuff. I don't know why she was so dramatic. I had 4 small packages. I'm at the bus stop at Shakespeare and Co. now, accepts book donations, and then they sell used books, I guess. It's about 2:30. I just got back. Good thing I did not go to H Mart. I changed my mind. Basically, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be like traveling next week anyway, so there's no point, and I have plenty of food here. And it was just like something to do. But good thing I did not go. Oh, sorry, there's crazy sounds outside. It's a can. But good thing I did not go because it started pouring when I was about a block from the house and I didn't have an umbrella. So I'm going to get my laundry stuff situated and do my laundry, and then while the laundry's going, I'm gonna just like gently walk on the treadmill thing, just to get some steps in and some movement in. Okay, so I just cut off the tags. I'm working on cutting off all the tags off everything, but these are the pants with like the oil stains on them that I bought at not Daiso, what the frick is it called, Uniqlo, for $5.90. So I'm gonna throw some Dawn on it. Hopefully it just looks like oil stains and they'll come out with Dawn. Hopefully it's only here, actually this is just shadow over here, so yeah, I'm gonna just put some Dawn on quickly right now. The wind is blustery. Good thing I made it home. My little hallway was so busy today. Like both times I left my apartment, the people next door were leaving or coming back. And then same with the people next to me on the other side. And just now when I came back from the laundry room, a food delivery guy got in and he was going to my floor. And then he followed me the whole way and I was like, oh my God, I'm paranoid. But no, it was like next door neighbor ordered food. And also rotisserie chicken is following me everywhere. A guy on the bus sat next to me with rotisserie chicken. It smelled so good. And then that guy just delivered rotisserie chicken next door. And I'm like, oh my God, why did I eat that freaking noodles? I just want rotisserie chicken now. Okay, so I'm in the laundry room trying to hide everything. But I just got off the phone with Delta. Something went really wrong with my refund. So there's like multiple refund requests now. And they're gonna try to figure it out. And I was like, can you please confirm that this is not gonna cancel my ticket? Because I still need to get there. I'm supposed to get like $600 back. And they were like, yeah, don't worry about it. And I said, okay. It's a lot of trust. I have one singular Tide Pod left that I just have to not have an emergency. Okay, so I got off the phone with, I don't remember if I told you, I got off the phone with Delta. They're gonna have a refund number. Anyway, I have a ticket number for that now, and they should be able to get back to me soon. Running my dishwasher, just hung up all my laundry, and my friend does have an extra ticket, so I'm gonna go to the football match at 7:30, I think. So I think we're gonna meet there. I think it's at Yankee Stadium. I probably should look. Because it's either in Yankee Stadium or else in New Jersey, so it's a very different sort of experience if I have to go all the way to Jersey. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna eat here obviously before, just so I don't end up spending an arm and a leg. And yeah, like literally this is the only snack food I have, which is like 4 wintergreen lifesavers. Just realized how full my dehumidifier got, so I gotta empty it out. I lied. I had black licorice. So I'm gonna have some. Oh my gosh, this isn't focused now. But it's like salt licorice and it's like the nougat on the inside. It's very salty. It's like the Danish one. Got this from my friend from Norway. I think she brought it when we went up in Korea. We might actually be meeting up in Korea again. I think we're talking about October because well, I was like thinking, I was like, perfect. I can get winter sweaters now or fall sweaters. You know, my favorite activity at the express bus terminal. But yeah, we might be going in October. I don't know, we'll see. If I don't get burnt out from this current job, October. If I do get burnt out, October. Now it's like 6:15 and I'm planning on leaving at like 6:40 because that's when my friend's leaving. I have to go to Yankee Stadium, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to get there. I'll probably just get lazy. Me out, it's kind of cold. I have regrets. I'm walking towards the stadium. My friend's a little bit delayed. Their train is delayed, so. I meet them at gate 2. I'm by gate 4 right now, so I have to like walk around, I guess it is. Up all these stairs. Made it. And this year I do want to go to a Yankees game and a Mets game. I just don't know if anybody's going to go with me. 10,000% did not dress appropriately. It's so cold.
In the 41st minute, Parks, yellow card. New York freeze, yellow card, New York City.
Popped up and I was super excited. It's the most exciting halftime show I've seen in my life. Those kids are so excited. the final whistle soon. Like almost like right now. I think the ref having his whistle coming out.
City 2, New England 0.
Take the train back. With that, I'm back home, obviously. So I meant to check in with you before I changed, but did not do that. I still need to wash my face. But the match was really good, actually. So I did see both of the goals. I just was a little slow on the draw for my camera. So I think you saw the aftermath of both of them. But the first goal, it was the players' first MLS goal and first goal for NYCFC, obviously, since it was the first MLS goal. Anyway, they won 2-0. And then it was very interesting. So when I took the train back, only one side of the platform was super duper full, but I think it's just because the other side of the platform, like, the train just came. But the police were only on the Manhattan-bound side, which was very interesting to me, because actually the other side was more rowdy than the Manhattan-bound side. The Manhattan-bound side was just fuller, but it wasn't as rowdy as the other side. Anyway, I am back home. One of my neighbors, I legitimately don't think he sleeps, or else he just, like, works only at night. No, like, literally, no matter what I come or go from the apartment building, he's always there, and he knows that I live here, because he's like, hey neighbor, nice to see you again, or something like that. He's like, hey neighbor, I haven't seen you in a while. I was like, yeah, hi. He's like, you don't need to know, I know you live here, you don't need to show me your keys. I was like, oh, I didn't actually see you were coming. I was just looking for my keys to try to get in. But yeah, anyway, I am back home, and let me just say, having a kid in the city is like so much work. Like, so much work. Like, already a lot of work to have a kid in general, but like a city kids need a lot of things going on all the time. Food was like so expensive. So that beer I had was like $16.75, and it was called the giant can, and I was like, do you have a smaller can and then a giant can? And they said no. My friend and I are talking about maybe going to a Yankees game, probably with her family, and then also maybe Mets. I've never been to a Mets game. So I'm from Minnesota, so Minnesota usually plays the Yankees, and I usually play the Mets because it's American League versus National League, you know. But her team is the San Francisco Giants, and they usually play the Mets. So I said, like, if you want to go to the Mets game, let me know. It's just kind of like far, and like legitimately I didn't know my friend was into sports, because all of my other friends were like, why you want to waste your time with sports? Why don't you want to just go to a movie or like go bird watching? And I'm like, I don't want to do either of those things. Or like sit around and like read books. Okay, all three of those activities to me are introvert activities. So to me, as an extrovert, again, I don't like talking to people, but it's also like I gain energy from being around people. But being in an introvert activity with a bunch of introverts is like absolute torture for me, because the energy is off. Like, I don't gain energy. It's just stressful for me to be around people who don't want to be around people, you know? And like a movie, you like literally just sit there, and it's like you could do the same thing at home while also doing other stuff. But like when you're in a movie theater, you just sit there and like you can't get anything else done. And then bird watching, I just don't like birds. I don't like animals in general. And then the third thing is reading. I like reading, but I don't necessarily want to read while other people are watching me read. Like, I'd be fine joining a book club, because mainly I feel like when you go to a book club you just eat snacks and drink wine. I would drink beer, but like, you know, it's just like a social activity. But like sitting and reading a book together is just like too much. Yeah, by the way, the match was fun. I would probably go back again. I don't know how expensive they are, but it's kind of interesting, like in terms of the demographics of the different sports. So the last professional game I went to, hold on, I was gonna go in to wash my face, so I don't want to be in the bathroom because it echoes too much. But the last professional match I went to, or game I went to, was a Rangers game, and let me just say it, the demographics very, very different for National Hockey League versus Major League Soccer. Also, like, my friend and I were talking, because one of my former colleagues is an MLS ref, and one of her friends is in the UK a ref for cricket, I think she said. I was like, I think they make a lot of money, but it's also like at the same time I'd be scared, because I was like, fans are crazy. Like, especially these days, I feel like fans are super duper crazy. Also, I can't tell if my glasses are really dirty, which they are, or if the lens is also dirty, so I'm sorry if it's all this very fuzzy. Fans are just crazy in general. Like, I don't think I would ever want to be like a pop star. Like, they know too much, and they can like do all this like stuff on the internet, because the internet's crazy now. Like, if the Beatles were around now, number one, I don't think they would have much of a career. No offense to like Beatles fans out there, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that I'll keep my opinions to myself. But there's certain members of the crew that I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if they should necessarily be put on a pedestal. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go wash my face because my face needs to definitely be washed, and also my eyes are so itchy, so I need to put allergy eye drops in them right away. My aloe is calling my name. Tried to record. Also, this angle is terrible. I'm not using my nice tripod. I'm using this really crappy one. But I am getting ready. I did wake up in time and I did do a little bit of exercise this morning, so at least that's a check off. Hopefully when I'm at the hotel, I will be able to actually do an actual motivated workout. I think I just need to like change up my process. Anyway, plus I'll be in Central Time, which is like an hour later. But where was I going with this? Oh, I am up. I have to pack today, and hopefully I will be able to reward myself with a trip to Best Buy to scope out that camera. I just got to get ready for my trip. So I woke up at 6, I checked into my flight at 7, and I got upgraded at 7:15, so that's great. And I am now in Comfort Plus, I think, which is good. I have already like checked a bag because I don't like dealing with it, especially on the regional planes because they're so small, and they have like the smaller luggage compartments. Like my baggage will for sure fit, but I just like don't want to deal with having to negotiate with people who get angry about not being able to bring their oversized bag because people don't read the dimensions, basically. I think that's what the issue is. So if Delta doesn't get your bag to the baggage carousel within 20 minutes, you get extra mileage, and I have done that like almost every single time that I've taken a flight in the past couple of years. So it's racking up to be some good mileage. But I am going to do my skincare, and I don't know why it looks like I have my glasses nose pad indents on my nose. That's very concerning to me. I think it's the lighting, but it's also like the lighting doesn't create these things. They're there. Okay, it's me again. I just came in here to tell you that I'm using this Tula Rose Glowing Get It stick. I got it from FabFitFun, I think, and that was back when I paid for my own boxes. They haven't offered to send me any boxes in a while. I think I was a little bit honest when I said one of their marketing campaigns really rubbed me the wrong way. Basically, when all the advertisers were pulling out of Twitter/X or whatever, they like made this huge thing, and then they used a certain 4-letter word that started with an F as the coupon code somewhere in there, and then it just rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Plus, in my opinion, the boxes are too complicated these days, and I used to have only a seasonal membership. I've never had an annual membership with FabFitFun. This is just a rant. They have now increased the seasonal subscription so much. It's like, I think it's around $80 now, I want to say. I think it's like $79.99. I think that's what the email I got and deleted promptly said. And now you can customize the entire box, like the annuals, but you pay like a fee for doing that. Just sounds silly to me. But I have been liking this. It is kind of cooling, but not super cooling. But I do like using it underneath my eyes, and also a little bit after. A little bit below underneath my eyes. But yeah, anyway, I am going to do this, and I am also today using the sunscreen. I'm almost out of the sunscreen, so I will pack along with you later, or take you along. I don't know how to say any of this stuff. Gosh, why is it 90 degrees for the next 3 days in Kansas? I don't know how to pack for that. I barely knew how to pack. I didn't even know how to dress myself yesterday because I was like, oh, it's 50 degrees, and I was like so cold. But what the heck? 90 degrees is like, I don't even know. So this is my pile for mending and for ironing. I have stuff. And the Dawn dish soap took out that grease spot from the Uniqlo pants, so that's great. I do have to press these now that I'm looking at it, so they go in the pile too. Okay, finally got around to it. I'm going to finally stitch up the little seams here just to reinforce them. They're getting a little loose. I think it just wasn't cut off properly or tied off properly. It's just like on 2 of the sides, but I'm just going to reinforce the seams. These are just shirts that I bought in Korea for like 5,000 won. So I mean, they lasted longer than you would think for being like $3.75. Also, this is my sewing tote. It's like a scrapbook tote, but I just filled it with like my sewing stuff. Back in the day, I used to, as a hobby, make minions out of felt, which is what I have here, and then I have some other felt stuff, but I need to find my, what's it called, needle. I think it's in here. I think I've been keeping a lot of my hand sewing stuff in this pencil case. I need 2 hands. Okay, just set up my ironing board, and I'm gonna iron my pants, my blazer, and my blouse. My god, I hate ironing with a passion, and I only have 3 pairs of pants, a blazer, and a collared shirt. So I think I'm going to likely wait a month or so, but then I think I'm gonna purchase a steamer because I don't wear like pleated pants. I just need them to not have wrinkles in them, and it was just so hard to get the wrinkles out because of like, I also have a tabletop ironing board, so it's also difficult. And I also, on top of that, don't have one of those sleeve ironing boards, which would have helped with the pants actually. But anyway, I am sweating. It is so hot with the iron, and I'm basically ready for packing. Obviously not taking all of this. These are just the pants that I ironed, but like, see, they're kind of wrinkly still. And no matter what I did, they just kept getting more and more, but I'm wondering if I wear them / store them, they'll kind of flatten out a bit. But those look better, definitely better. My blazer is ready to go. I think I'm gonna pack this blazer because it's a nice spring color and also a spring weight. And I'm considering bringing this collared shirt. Way too many sweaters, so I have to figure that out. But yeah, basically done. Just have to pop it into a suitcase, pack my toiletries, and I think that's about it. And my electronics. Let me do my electronics first before I forget, because it is a work trip after all, so I need to make sure I bring my work stuff. So I think I'm not gonna bring my second monitor this time, just because I always pack it, but then I don't use it because at my office they assigned me like an office like space. So then I have like a monitor and stuff. So realistically, I'm not going to be working in the hotel room, except for maybe the first day when I get there, just because I have a few meetings, but I don't think I'm going to need 2 monitors for that. So I think today I'm going to pack my notebook here and my planner and a couple pens, because I don't know why, I just like have been realizing that my pens are wearing out on me. Like, even though it looks like they have a lot of like life left in them, they like stop working. Also, this pen I got at a conference and it works really well. It's like also the perfect like me reviewing a pen from a work conference that I can never rebuy. But yeah, it writes really smoothly, except for when I think this is one of the pens that is kind of wearing out. Hold on, let me check it out. Let's see. No, it still works. So anyway, I'm gonna pack that. I'm gonna pack a mouse and then also my headset, probably, because we don't have headsets at the office. Everybody has to provide their own. I do think I need to buy a new pair of headsets, a new headset rather, from my work, because they will provide me one. This one I got from a few companies ago, and it's just like not really connecting well anymore, which makes sense. It's kind of old at this point. It's like 3 years old. I think I'm also gonna pack my MacBook and one of my hard drives, because I want to kind of keep on moving with the editing, and I think that's a good way to unwind at the end of the day. Plus, the other thing is like, I don't think my colleagues all do the same thing, but in my mind, I'm never gonna do anything personal on my work computer. I just find that to be unprofessional. But some of my colleagues are like, they have like the craziest folders, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so personal stuff. I would never put it on a work computer, because if they audit you as well, you're like screwed, because it's like wedding prep. And I was like, I don't know. That's obviously you're using work resources to do wedding prep, which is not okay. So that being said, I like watching YouTube to wind down, and listening to podcasts on YouTube to fall asleep. Sorry, I dropped my coaster. So I'm going to pack that. I need to pack some work paper documents, and I think this would be it. I think I lost my computer charger, because I usually have it connected to my docking station thing, so I don't really use the charger at home, and I think I must have left it in the hotel room in Florida, because that was the last time I saw it. Like literally, I don't know where it is. I forgot. I've been wearing these at home to break them in. They're like these loafers I bought in Korea for, I think, Manwon, so like $7.50. That's a terrible angle, sorry. Yeah, I don't know where my charger, oh, here it is. Found it. I have to unplug it. I don't know why it's plugged in, that's weird. That was the charger for the docking station. I still don't know where my charger is for the computer. I'm gonna see, there's one charger. Okay, so either my Mac can charge off of my Lenovo charger, or else the Lenovo can charge off of the Mac charger. So I'm gonna have to figure it out which one is which. It appears that the Mac charger does not work on my work laptop, so I'm gonna have to find it. Because I do have to do like a day's worth of work at the airport / airplane / hotel. So the annoying part, I still haven't found it, is that I remember seeing it. So I think it made it home with me from Florida, but I don't know where I put it. Because I remember moving it being like, oh, this is annoying. I have to remember to put it away. And then I don't remember, it's not in my electronics buckets. And since like they've changed, I used to have like a personal Lenovo, but they changed the connector thing. Not found my charger, but I have my makeup and skincare, so I'm gonna pack it in here. I might actually be able to pack it in a smaller container, but I always take like these medicines with me, so allergy meds. It's basically Pepto, the capsule kind, because you never want to be out of your house with a stomach problem, and similarly Tums. I also have some extra contacts, and that's about it, so I'm gonna put these in there. Found it. That was such a disaster, but crisis averted. It was at 1 o'clock. When I started ironing, it was 10 o'clock, and then it must have been like, I mean, it has to have been 3 hours, but how did that happen? Oh, I have to figure out what to eat. Oh, I have to eat a salad. Oh, caught it, the croissant. Because I was saying I kind of want a grilled cheese sandwich. Let me make the salad first, and then if I'm still hungry, I'll make a grilled cheese sandwich, because I keep my bread in the freezer, because I don't really eat bread that much, even though it kind of seems like it recently. But definitely need to eat both of these hearts of romaine today and some spinach. So I probably won't have room for grilled cheese. Oh, I have cauliflower too, dang it. And oranges. Oh, I'm gonna eat an orange. I actually thought I was gonna eat an orange a couple days ago, and I was super jazzed to eat it, and then I forgot about it. So an orange too. Like, I like citrus fruits. I just hate peeling them because I just get left with like, okay, I don't like using my hands to touch food, so peeling is like not my favorite thing. I know it's very specific, but anyway, let me know a podcast, because I listen to all my podcasts. That was a very strange tangent, but I have a podcast on in the background, and it was like from 4 months ago, and I've already listened to it, so I don't really want to listen to it again. Okay, so it's 2 o'clock. Just cleaned up in the kitchen, finished my salad. I'm still feeling a little bit like I think it's just not very satisfying to eat a salad. I know I'm not hungry, but I'm just, that freaking cupboard door. But I kind of want a cola, but I do have a cola. Oh, I do have one. I have a Coke from when I ordered Chinese food lunch. So maybe I'll have this cola. That sounds good, actually. Okay, so update, I am still drinking my soda. It's 3 o'clock. I think that's gonna mess up my sleep, so I better finish it fast. But I called my parents. So basically my plan was to leave my house, as you know, to go to Best Buy to buy my camera. It's sold out at all of the Manhattan Best Buys. My friend was advocating for me to go to the Bronx to go shopping with them, because it's like quite close to her, and I'm like, I don't really want to go to the Bronx. Like, it's not that much of a trek, it just feels like a trek, you know? I was able to order it to the store, and that was going to be perfect timing because it's not available, not this week, so not the week I'm in Kansas, but the next week. So it's perfect for that. And I was able to get the good price. So I did like a price history check like across all of the different websites, and this is the cheapest it's been. My dad thinks it's because they must be coming out with a new one, and I'm like, whatever. But the good thing is I have a Best Buy credit card. I was able to do the financing for free interest, and just have to pay it off within 12 months, which easy to do. And on top of that, Best Buy also has a thing that within the return period, if the price goes down further, you're able to actually do a price adjustment with them. You just have to like call them or chat online. So I have that going for me. And then also there was the Rakuten cashback, so I have that also. So it was really quite good. And I also did some looking. Adorama will take my other camera back. Oh, not back. They'll buy it from me. And my dad was like, even if they give you $100, that's like pretty good, you know? And I said, yeah, realistically, it's like a 10-year-old camera. Like, I think it came out maybe like 15 years ago. Like, it's an old camera, but I've only used it for maybe 8-9 years. I also, like, 100%, I don't think I packed right for Kansas. I have no idea, because it's supposed to be 90 degrees. It's 90 degrees right now in Kansas, and then it's supposed to be like mid to upper 80s for Monday, Tuesday, and half of Wednesday, I think. And then come Thursday, no, it's supposed to rain on Tuesday, and then it's supposed to go back down. Anyway, regardless, I have to pack for 3 different seasons. It's supposed to be 90 degrees, then it goes down to 75-ish, which again is like, you know, spring. And then it goes down to like the evening temperatures are like 40. Like, I don't know how to pack for that in a carry-on. I know I'm checking my bag, but I don't really want to carry a big suitcase either. So I'm like, I hope I packed well. I was gonna wear my blazer that I just I ironed it. I want to buy a steamer so bad. But I ironed it, so I was gonna wear that on the flight tomorrow and then just carry my other jacket, my rain jacket, because it's supposed to rain on Tuesday. I don't know how rainy it is, and I'm like not walking really because it's the Midwest. So anyway, one of my colleagues was telling me that like they were like talking like Kansas City is like high cost of living, and I looked it up. It's not. 97% of like the average US, you know, like cost of living, which means it's not even at the average, you know? I think it's more like there's certain like regions I've noticed from like traveling and just observing people. There's certain regions and groups of people who have this like need to like look a certain way, to be perceived as a certain way, and I think that will make you feel squeezed in terms of the cost of living, because like you're kind of outside of like the boundary where you should be. This is all about like fiscal responsibility, not even fiscal, economic responsibility as an individual. I feel like that might be it, because like I've noticed from like in the airport at Kansas City, for example, all of the women have a specific look. And like, I'm guessing it's the same way as in like Salt Lake City, I've heard is like very similar, where like there's a specific look that you must achieve to be like perceived as being like, you know, average or like well off in a certain area. But then it's also like at the same time, I feel like it's also similar to like living in Korea, for example. My friends and I talk about this all the time, like my other international friends and I, because like, again, I have no debt. Okay, I'm gonna have this camera debt, but like realistically, if I needed to tomorrow, I could just pay for it. From my friends who are like Korean, so many of them have so much debt because they're like, they buy things on credit. It's not really credit, it's like a monthly, I don't know how to call it in English. It's basically like credit. You buy things on interest, but they buy them because they want to fit in with their friends who have like certain brands, or like there's like the hot item that everybody has and everybody goes out and buys. And it's like, you don't buy the knockoff because then you know you got the knockoff. It's really bad for my Korean friends that are males, because in order to like court a girl, they have to buy them so much designer stuff. Like, I've been seeing it for some of my younger Korean friends, not now because they're now married, but back when they were like getting courted, they like, their boyfriend bought them so much stuff, like a MacBook. They bought them like all of the newest like iPads, iPhones, designer handbags, designer shoes, designer everything. And I'm like, there's no way that they're not in debt, you know? They're like a 22-year-old, like Korean 22-year-old male is probably still in college because of the military service. So like, what are they doing, you know? What happens if the relationship doesn't work? Then what? Whose debt is that? Do you give the designer products back? I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling now. I'm just kind of like, don't have anything else to do because I don't need to leave my house now. Oh, I had to hand wash a pair of pants. Sorry. This is very random. I had a pair of pants that I wanted to bring with me, and I had put them in the washer yesterday, but I have the pods, you know, the Tide Pods. I have one final one left, but you know how there's like the blue, the green, and then there's like the white powder thing? For some reason, the white powder all got stuck in the pocket of those pants. So then there was like white all over, like, anyway, I had to hand wash it. Depending on how it dries now, I might need to just wash it again because I was like, that is so weird. Okay, got my croissant. Very excited for it. Also, that microwave, hold on. I don't know how, it's like legitimately the same microwave, like the model number and everything, because I checked my records, but for some reason it feels like cheaper. Like the door handle is like not as substantial, and like the door like weight is also not there. It's very strange, like I don't know. And the button keypad is also different, so I don't know which one's which, but I mean this one is the new one because it feels different and has like the plastic wrap on it still, but I'm like, why is it so different, you know? It's 6:30. Somehow I got really distracted by editing a vlog, so I am going to have that last salad. I had already cut it up and packaged it because I wanted to get my vegetable trash out in the trash can, not have to worry about it. I also cut up and made the cucumbers like you saw, so I'm gonna have these as a side. These are gonna be like pickled basically by the time I get back, so I'm not too worried about them going bad or anything. The one thing I am worried about is that cauliflower. Okay, it's 8:45. I finished editing another vlog, so it is rendering. Hopefully it'll work because my iMovie keeps crashing. I think my computer needs some help. But I remembered that I had these like sweet treats that I bought at Daiso or Ichanon, I think. But this is from Idia Coffee, like the coffee shop, the cheap one. No, not the cheapest, but it used to be consistently one of the cheaper ones until all the pics and stuff kind of came up. But these are ice cream cones. It says ice cone banana. So they look like those ones that are like the hold the cone. I think that's the brand. Why did my brain just blink? Trader Joe's. So let's see how it is. I haven't tried this yet. Also, I love banana flavoring. I know that that's like controversial, but I love fake banana flavoring. I don't know if you can see this. This is like a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like just the little tiny triangle part at the bottom, but this is like almost an entire ice cream cone. I'm curious to know if the banana flavor goes all the way down, if it's flavored like banana, everything like that. So let me give it a taste. Okay, the flavor is very banana, but the texture is kind of like white chocolate, but kind of like a fluffy, foamy white chocolate. Like you can see the air bubbles in there. There's like one particular type of candy that I'm thinking of that I just can't think of the name of, but it's like that particular texture, but it is that fake banana flavor. I'm in love. It is 9:45, so I probably should have been in bed an hour ago because I need to wake up at 4 o'clock because my flight takes off at 7, which means I need to be at the airport at like 6:15 because boarding ends at 6:45. I am out of practice for packing for a work trip because I almost forgot eyebrow pencil, toothpaste, and dental floss. And I was like, my poor teeth, I can't handle it. Oh, that was the other thing. I did find my other night guard. It was in my suitcase. So I think I'll just keep it in there. Like I'll like wash it obviously. So you brush a night guard. I don't think I need to explain that to anyone, but you brush it after you use it. But I think I should just keep it in the suitcase so I don't like forget a night guard and be stuck somewhere without a night guard. But I am going to do my skincare. Oh yeah, I also forgot face wash. So I packed foaming face wash, like a Cetaphil one, a Cetaphil that I had in my cabinet, like a sample from Allure Beauty Box. And then I also packed the April Skin cleansing balm that also is from Allure Beauty Box. It's a sample size. It also broke like the lid, so I have to keep it like in a plastic Ziploc bag because it leaks, which kind of sucks. But yeah, anyway, I am going to go to bed and I'll talk to you tomorrow. I will start a travel work week in my life sort of vlog. We'll see if I get up to anything because part of me wants to like kind of continue on having a boundary between work and my personal life. So I'm considering like maybe actually doing stuff in Overland Park / Kansas City. So I have a friend who lives there, but it looks like she and her fiance are traveling right now, so I'll like text them to see if they're available. My hotel is like legitimately pretty close to a shopping mall. And I've just like never been there because I usually just stay in that little like fake town center thing. So I could just Uber over to the shopping mall because it doesn't look walkable. So I did like the whole like you put the little yellow guy on the Google map and like see the path. It doesn't look walkable. So also at night there weren't any street lamps, so I'd be a little bit concerned. So anyway, Uber should probably be like $1, right? So I'm considering doing that. There's also a Great Clips there. So like Thursday night, if literally there's no team dinner, which I'm praying for being no team dinner, I will maybe Uber my way over to the Great Clips and have like food at the PF Chang's and get my hair cut and call it a night. Maybe do some browsing at the stores because I think there's like a TJ Maxx. And oh, the other thing I want to try to do is Trader Joe's and Costco in some markets have kimbap, and I know my friend and I like made fun of it, but like apparently it's supposed to be pretty good. Like H Mart now sells the frozen kimbap as well, but I haven't gone to H Mart. I was going to go on Saturday. I even texted my friend and she was like, oh my gosh, you gotta go. And then I was like, wait, I'm on the bus and I'm traveling next week for work. Sorry, there's an ambulance. And I was like, I can't realistically buy food right now because it's stupid, because I have to eat all those salads, which I did finish. I did finish my salad, and I'm just procrastinating now going to bed. So I'm going to talk to you in the morning. It will be a work week in my life in Kansas City and a travel work vlog. So I'll see you then. Bye.